Welcome home, neighbors.
Welcome home, neighbors.
Hello, neighbors.
We're listening from
Arizona,
Florida,
Maryland,
New York, New Jersey,
Indianapolis,
California,
Utah,
Michigan,
Iowa,
Massachusetts,
Georgia,
Canada,
Our home resort is
Animal Kingdom,
Polynesian,
Bay Lake Tower,
Key West,
Riviera,
Boardwalk,
Alani Resort,
Hilton Head,
Boulder Ridge, Copper Creek,
Grand Floridian,
Saratoga Springs,
Beach Club,
and Wilderness Lodge.
and you're listening to
and you're listening
You're listening
to
to my
DVC Points.
Well, hi, everybody, and welcome to my DVC Points Community Hall, our live show on Sunday evenings. And today is July 17th, and we are here to battle it out for our favorite pools. And I've got my popcorn right here. So when everybody answers wrong, I'm just going to eat my popcorn. So I'd like to thank you all for joining us tonight. But most of all, I'd like to thank DVC Resale Market for their support of our show. They are an amazing company, as we all know, for getting those contracts less expensive and being able to go to Disney more because your money goes farther, so you can buy more points and you can enjoy those pools. You can enjoy my favorite pools because my favorite pools are the cool pools. These other people, we don't even know about them. So it's going to be an exciting evening. And if you enjoy our content, please like, subscribe, share, shout it from your front porch so all of your regular neighbors can hear how cool the My DVC Points community is. And I bet I have some friends here. They might not be my friends in an hour, but they're my friends now. Hello, Chad.
Give her an inch and she takes a mile. I'm telling you, you're going down on the pool stuff tonight, Marianne.
No
We're
way.
going to have a great time playing our Force Choices game, comparing DVC pools. And if you all could bear with me a little bit, I'm asking Marianne to lead the show tonight because I am not going on the Wish Cruise this week because I tested positive for COVID. And I'm almost over this stuff.
Stinking COVID.
I'm telling you, it couldn't have happened at a worse time. But you know what? So far, my family and everybody I care about that I know of is safe and doing well. So I don't think I spread it to anybody.
And that's the most important thing.
Yeah, that's a really important thing. And that's why we're not going on the cruise, is because we definitely do not want to impact other people's families. I would seriously rather give up my own vacation than to wreck other people's.
Absolutely. Because we are good neighbors here in the My DVC Points community.
We are definitely good people here. Although I will say, the pool choices are going down. But Dave may or may not be having me back me up here tonight. We'll find out.
We'll see.
Oh, Dave is
You might be surprised tonight, Marianne. I just have that to say.
Oh, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. And my friend Sandy is here. If nothing else, she's always nice. My Canadian friend Sandy, even when she's wrong, she's always nice.
We love Sandy.
She just keeps throwing the shade.
We just can't hear her.
And Sandy is muted. I don't know what's going on.
First of all, I'm never wrong, which is why I'm always really nice.
Oh,
good answer.
Boy. Oh, and Caleb's here. And Caleb, you're my buddy. You're my friend. We're good buds. But this may be the end of our friendship if you don't vote the right way, dude.
Well, we'll see. I've got a much bigger bowl than you do, so I'm ready.
I've got the membership magic bucket.
Okay.
I think he's got you beat.
It's a big bowl for all your
What's
wrong
the bowl
answers.
and the magic, bucket for folks?
We've got popcorn for when you're wrong. We're just going to sit back and eat our
really?
popcorn.
I'll tell you guys what. I've got some extra Moonlight Magic buckets to give away. And whoever wins this from the audience can pick their biggest supporter fan, and we will send them a popcorn bucket.
I like
Excellent.
How does that sound? So
Fantastic.
Lots of participation tonight, lots of commenting, and the rules are pretty simple. Gina's going to throw up there 3 resorts. And it is all inclusive in your analysis, in your summary here. It is either fix up the entire pool at the resort, talk it up, or tear it up. It is that simple. You have to make a forced choice between these 3. It's all in. You can't say I'm going to tear up the pool bar and I'm going to fix up to this and talk up to that at one resort. No. It's all things said and done. So are we clear on the rules? Because last
Yes,
time
sir.
we didn't have so.
Well, last time you weren't clear on the rules.
Oh, that's right. That was a mess.
Shots fired
I'm glad
already.
you remember
Like,
that, Sandy.
And it's from me.
Hey, wait a second. I'm the leader, so all you hush. All right,
Okay,
let's
okay.
get
And it's-
started.
It's
So much
every
for a
pool.
polite Canadian. I'm telling you.
It's every
What does that
pool
mean in
at
the
the
States?
entire resort.
Yes. It's all inclusive.
So you have to. So, and it's not just pools, guys. If it has a sprinkler pad, a little water playground for the kids, all that counts in
Okay.
this. Your entire pool going experience. So, does it have a pool bar that counts into it? You know, the whole 9 yards, people. So,
Okay. So Gina, our first area tonight,
we're
Magic
starting
Kingdom.
with this. Wow.
Magic Kingdom area, and we're going around the monorails, Bay Lake, Grand Flow, and Poly.
All right, Dave. Let's hear it.
All right. So am I starting with my top pick?
Yeah, what are you fixing up?
Yeah. Fix it up.
Oh, fixing up. I think I would start fixing up Bay Lake Tower.
Okay.
And only because, I don't know, our experience there, depending on what area you get at the time. So, for example, we came out to the pool and we were under, what are those love bugs that they just kept falling on us all over from the trees? And it's like I couldn't get in a spot where I wasn't getting covered by love bugs. Or I was directly in the sun, so I had no coverage at all. So for that, it kind of just put a bad taste in my mouth. So maybe we need to trim the trees back, fix a little bit in there, and make it a little bit better to stay there. So that would be that for fix it up. And then, wait, what order am I going in here? You got me confused. Which my favorite?
Your favorite is Talk It Up,
Okay, so
Yes.
so I did the fix it up.
which is kind of your middle range.
Which one's my middle range? You guys have me
Fix
confused.
it up.
Fix it
Because
up.
tear it up is get it all the way out.
Okay.
We're refurbing it. We're rehabbing it.
So I'm just going to go to Talk It Up. I'm so confused. So Talk It Up. So that'll be my favorite. I'm going to have to say the pool at Poly. And the reason I say the pool at Poly is the quiet pool is fantastic. And it has a bar 10 feet from the water.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost always empty for whatever reason when we're there. So we have
And you
that.
got a bar always right there at the main pool too.
Right. And then at the main pool, if the little one wants to go play in the water, it's not far away. But for
Not at
some
all.
reason, we always gravitate to the quiet pool and we
Yep.
kind of sit at the bar and then we'll go jump in when we're hot, back and forth. Bartender there is always really, really, really nice and real personable. And they make you crazy drinks you never heard of or special drinks or something from there. So that's my favorite. I'm getting the terminology wrong. Sorry, guys, but my Talk It Up is going to be Poly. So I talked about Bay Lake Tower. And then as far as the Grand Floridian, I like the Grand Floridian, but my problem with the Grand Floridian is if you're not there at 8:00 in the morning putting towels on your chairs, you're almost not getting a spot. I go there at 9 when they're not even barely open.
Yeah.
And the back, like couchy areas against the fence, there's towels on them. They're everywhere already.
Mhm.
It's like people get up in the morning, go back and go to bed. And I don't think that's fair. So for me, that's something where they need to fix it up. So let's switch that other one. Fix it up because it just, I have that thing where I don't want to go to the pool because I don't want to deal with the issues of that. So that's my issue. So that would probably be my issue with them as far as fixing that up. But definitely my favorite out of the group would be the Poly as the way it works. So it's really a great pool. And they have the cabanas you can rent if you want to spend the money. And they're right off of the water. But it's always not so busy that you don't really need to do it. But if you did want to, you could.
And you got multiple hot tubs. It's awesome. I'm with
It's
you, Dave.
fantastic.
So,
Yes.
Yeah.
Great
Sandy,
feeding.
So I'm going to work backwards. So I agree with you on the tear it up, I think, of the Grand Floridian. I find their pool's kind of boring. And the splash pad is like, it's okay.
Agreed.
It's okay. So fix it up for me would be definitely Bay Lake Tower. because I like the fact that it has its own like separate pool that no one else can get into, but still you can go over and use the contemporary pools if you wanted to. So that's great. And they have a fantastic water slide there. It's super fast. So, and with the ages of my kids and the fact that I like water slides too, I love that water slide. So I think that's a great thing. And the little things that I would fix up there would definitely be just to have more of like a splash pad area for littles. So that would be my big thing, to fix it up there and then talk it up. Who doesn't love the Polly pool? Come on, people. Oh my goodness. You have Dole Whip like 3 steps away.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Could you get any better? Honestly. And like that play area that they have, the splash pad for the kids, it's actually quite deep. But it's really, really fun. So you can have like slightly bigger littles that are able to go into that area. And then that water slide, I think it is the scariest water slide pretty much on Walt Disney World property, that thing where you go in the dark. So that's my choices.
Great choice.
What about you, Caleb?
All right. So
let's just clear. You're going to fix up Bay Lake.
Uh-huh.
You're going to talk up Polly, and you're going to tear up Grand Flow.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So that's 2 in a row. You team Dave and Sandy. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So fix it up. So Grand Floridian is an excellent pool. It has that waterfall coming on you that you could sit there and you just get a nice back massage, and it's got a decent slide on there, and that is what I'm going to be fixing up. I need to make it a little bit larger. I need to be able to have more capacity there. I mean, you got the two pools there. We need to have a little bit more capacity on there, but it's nice to be sitting there looking at the monorail going by. It has an excellent ambiance. You got fireworks going off at night. That's what I'm going to fix up just a little bit. Talk it up. Well, it's going to be Polly. Easy bet there. Okay. One of my favorite things there is at the main pool, you have the hot tub, and it's almost like an infinity hot tub. And you're just sitting there looking out over Bay Lake, and you're looking out over looking at the castle. It's just an amazing, amazing experience. You get, like you said, you got 2 bars right there. You cannot deny Pineapple Lanai. It's right over there. You
cannot deny Pineapple Lanai.
I love that.
That was
It's
good.
right there. It's right there. I mean,
That's a Chad quote.
Captain Cook's is right there, and all adds to the whole experience right there. So I've got to take Bay Lake Tower and tear it down. That place is horrendous. I mean, the slide at Bay Lake Tower, if you're going down it and you enjoy it, you must have like steel on your back. It will tear you up. It is an awful, awful slide.
Preach, brother.
Preach. It is not that big. How many people can fit in Bay Lake Tower? I mean, I don't know how many rooms it is. I don't have all that in front of me, but it's a lot of people, and you're all in this one little tiny pool. And then the splash pad is just like mediocre at best. It just has like little things coming out.
But it is Mickey shaped.
Why don't you tell us how you really feel?
I was going to say, I've never heard Caleb so mean. Not anything to see ever.
And then, I mean, like, if you have like a lake view or something that's looking interior, the shape of Bay Lake Tower is questionable. Okay, I'll just let everybody go and do some searching on that, on what the shape of it looks a little adult themed. I will say.
I don't know.
It looks like balloons. I'll say that. So it's questionable at best. But the contemporary, okay. But I've got it. Like, you've got 2 pools. One is great, and the other one is terrible. So tear it up.
He put some thought into this one.
I'm telling you, man, Caleb, I have seen the light. I am team Caleb on this one. So I am going to tear up Bay Lake because of the jagged edge pool, because of the concrete jungle that's out there. There's like no theming. It is bland. It is bland. It is bland. Polly, we're talking up for all of those amazing things. You've got everything you could possibly want there. The only criticism of Polly Pool is the feature pool just isn't big enough, and it's only got 1 slide. They should have a second slide on that lava tower that's not going indoors and dark the whole time. But you've got the waterfall there. You've got all of that awesomeness. Did we mention Trader Sam's? Okay. Trader Sam's and the little walk-up Trader Sam's version right outside of it, right there. you can get your pork nachos and your drink all there at the same time. Okay. The pool just rocks at Poly. Grand Flow, not only is it crowded, it's going to get worse because now we have sold an entire building of DVC that's going to hit 99% occupancy. And Grand Flow never did that. So there'll be more people staying at Grand Flow than ever was before, now that we've converted a building over. And you've still got not enough pool space there as well. So we need to like double that pool just to kind of come up with the awesomeness of Poly and the food options and everything else there. So I am fixing up Grand Flow. I am talking up Poly, and I am tearing up Bay Lake. Marianne, York.
Well, I would be fixing up Grand Flow as well because it's too small. It's too small. It's too small. People on top of people on top of people. And just like Chad said, as soon as all those people start going to the 99% that sold out, oh, geez. Can you imagine 9% occupancy in a new tower and how many more people? Oh, my gosh.
Be living in it.
Besides, DVC people are the people that use pools and things more than just an average regular hotel guest, because those hotel guests are coming to commando. We don't commando. We spend our time in our resorts. So we've got to fix that up. And to be honest, while the little splash pad is cute and all, it all just feels like a stuffy country club pool to me. I don't feel like don't feel any theming there other than
preach, sister, preach.
Cute, but no, stop.
See, I'm at least agreeing with you now, Marianne.
Right. So Grand Flow needs a lot of work. I'm so sorry, Bay Lake Tower owners, but your pool situation is the worst. I think it may possibly be the worst pool situation in all of DVC. So
shots fired
I'm
there.
taking a jackhammer and a bulldozer and an excavator, and we're just getting rid of it all. But in my humble opinion, not very humble actually, in my opinion, the very best pool on DVC property is the Polynesian pool setup, because it's a wonderfully themed pool. You've got Trader Sam's right there. You've got your Dole Whips. You've got your food from the pork nachos, which, but people who love the pork nachos, right? You've got it all right there. They do really great controlling crowds coming into the pool. It's one of the pools where you have to band in, but they actually pay attention to your banding in. So it doesn't get...
That is true.
I appreciate that. The other thing I like about it is that I can sit in a pool chair with a drink and still see my kid pretty much anywhere she is in that pool. Kids pool, big slide, whatever. So to me, it's the most family friendly of all of the DVC pools, because I, as the mom, can drink my drink and be happy. So, there you go. So I've said it. I
don't know if you can really keep an eye on the kids when they're doing that slide, though, because you got to go up the backside of that mountain.
You can see where they come out in the water, and that's what's important to me.
Yeah, exactly. They're not going anywhere. So
they don't leave the pool area to go up those stairs. They are still in the pool area.
And that's the splash pad area at Poly. We didn't really say much about that.
It's huge.
It's huge.
Yeah,
and
it's huge.
Fabulous.
Yeah,
it's one of the best.
And it just got
ones out there.
refurbed.
Yeah.
And then when you talk about, if we're going to talk about pools overall, the Quiet Pool has been recently refurbed, and it is, like Dave said, beautiful and lovely, and the hot tubs are great. And it's just overall I'm going to say it, the Polynesian has the very best pool on property, hands down.
Yeah.
I don't care what y'all over there in those Epcot resorts want to say about your Epcot resort pools.
Yeah. Save it for the next round.
But there we go. It's the best Polynesian.
Let's come in, and Gina's got a hard job keeping score here, and she's moving us on to some of our comments. So Ron is saying, fix up BGF, top Poly. He is team Marianne, Chad, and Caleb.
Woo! I think, is that all of us? Were we all on that?
I think so.
No. Everybody did tore down. Wait, no. Who did not? Who refurbed Bay Lake?
I think I had it so confused because I went first, which
think
is not fair.
I think Dave wanted to be
But
Team Marianne.
Yeah, I want to talk it up.
Team Caleb.
I want to talk it up,
Team
Polly.
Marianne.
I wanted to fix it up, Grand Floridian. I wanted to tear it up, BLT.
All right.
Okay, so it's all four of us versus Sandy on this one.
I'm on my little
Okay.
island by myself.
I'm sorry, Sandy.
Blame Canada.
Yep.
It was in
Sandy is
French.
with
We
the
didn't
majority
understand.
here.
There we go.
Yep. And then let's see, Dan Clamert here. Go ahead, Gina. He's going to talk up Polly, fix up VGF, tear up BLT. He's with the majority. Now, Jake here
Oh,
is the
Jake.
Grand Flow lover.
Oh, Jake.
I think he's off on an island all by himself.
Oh, the lava pool is fun. A little bit loud, a little bit
Yep.
fun.
Bev is with us, tear up BLT.
There you go.
Yep.
Roxanne's with the
Perfect.
crew.
Perfect.
You know, I always have my backup VGF and AKL, whatever you guys are talking about. Yeah.
He does.
Rachel says she's got to talk up Polly Pools. Dole Whip, you cannot deny. Pineapple Lanai. But sounds like she's Team Sandy here.
Yeah, she is Team Sandy. So Rachel and Sandy on their own little island.
So Sandy got a little love.
Nick,
I
Nick
will
wants
have
to
Rachel on my island at any time.
fixing
Love
it.
Rachel.
Nick wants to fix up the BLT, puts the pool in the front of the resort. He would much rather look at the pool than the parking lot when he's enjoying the castle and the fireworks. He is smart about the poly, and he wants to tear up the Grand Flow. Meh, boring. So he's good. Nick is going to go on Sandy's island.
Yeah.
Tammy says Grand Flow. She's going to talk it up. She's going to get a cabana at BLT and fix it up and talk up the poly. That's a smart girl. Holly, talking up the Grand Flow. I know it's cute.
It's
Come
cute. We'll give you
on.
that.
Come on. Fix up the poly only because she has to. And tear up Bay Lake and add a splash pad area. Amen, sister.
Yeah.
Ron says, amen, Caleb and Marianne. That BLT side is like a cheese grater. Oh, you know.
It's
right?
horrible. Horrible.
Jeez. Matt says he stayed at Bay Lake just after the reopening in 2020. There were 6 people in the pool, which made social distancing impossible in that pool. Oh, Matt.
Ouch.
Right?
That's such a big pool. No.
Yeah.
That was Team Caleb. Roxanne.
Caleb dropping
is
tooth
the truth
bombs.
bombs. There we go. So Roxanne, she has no desire to stay at BLT. If I'm doing a monorail resort, give me the poly or the Grand Flow.
It is nice for closing down Top of the
Magic
World now that that's open again.
Yeah, and Magic Kingdom. Yeah, Dan, we didn't even put Alani in the
Yeah,
game.
they wouldn't even let us put Alani here, buddy.
Nope.
Yep.
Yep, we all know. We
Ooh,
all
shots
know.
fired there.
We all know
Roxanne
that
says,
Alani
once
is
you've
the
been to
very
Alani,
best pool.
Yeah.
But it's not an option tonight. It's not in the game. So, oh, Holly says she forgot about Dole Whip. She's changing her answer. Yay!
Yes, she's now team majority here.
She's team majority. All right, I guess we are ready to go on to what's next. What's next? Fix it up, talk it up, tear it up. What kind of resorts? Oh, the Epcot area resorts. All right, Dave.
All right, so this was a little tough for me because I haven't stayed at Riviera, but I have to pick one, so I'm going to do my best here.
Okay.
So if I start with Tear It Up, God, this is tough. If I start with Tear It Up, Boardwalk's pretty old, even though they redid the slide. I think for me, it's kind of tucked away in a little corner, and sometimes I feel like that's a good thing, but it just seems like it's away from everything. It could have an amazing view considering where the hotel is placed. So you could have that when you're laying there and looking at other things besides that wall of slide. So I'm going to have to say Tear It Up on that one for that reason. And if I go to Fix It Up, I'm going to have to say the Riviera. And the only reason I'm trying to think of something for that is it seems a little bit boring, like a little just not fun.
Oh my God, is it ever?
Not fun. Nothing exciting. I know you have your, what is it, an elephant splashing pad or whatever it is over in the corner.
Props
But-
to the play area, but
Yeah. But otherwise, it's like a lap pool to me. So for that, I've definitely fixed that one up. Talk it up for me, and I know Marianne's probably not going to agree. For Beach Club's going to be Talk It Up. So here's my reason for Beach Club. Besides it being the best pool, we don't have to say that. I think a lot of it has to do with the age of your children. So that's this whole Marianne thing. So if your kids are a little bit older where they can kind of go freely a little bit, it's fantastic because it's exciting. So many different things for them to do. And you can go around what's it like in the tube thing? What's that called?
Lazy River.
Sammy. Lazy River. And do that while they're playing. Has the sandy bottom. I mean, it's themed so nice. It's big. You have the ice cream shop there. You have the hot tubs there. And everybody wants to make a complaint and say they're walking across the street to the slide. You're in Disney. I mean, literally, it's 10 feet. And you're over there with other cast members there. And you're going up.
You ain't exactly leaving property for this.
Right. So, and you have that slide and it gets dark and it's fun and it goes all the way along and across the thing. I think Beach Club is absolutely fantastic. So that's my pick.
Okay. So you're going to fix up.
Yeah. Tear up Boardwalk, fix up Beach Club. Fix up Riviera and talk up Beach Club.
I'm with you. Okay. Go ahead.
Fantastic.
All right,
Sandy?
Sandy.
Okay. So
Stay with me.
I'm going to fix up Beach Club pool because I find there are certain areas that are way too deep. Even as an adult, like they need to kind of work on the depths there to make it a little bit more usable for all
No,
ages.
every pool I go in, I'm at my stomach.
Fix up. Well, that's because you're a giant. So next, moving on.
No personal attack, Sandy.
That's right. Hey, I'm okay with it.
So
I'll
what
just
happened to
be
our
up
polite
here with my
Canadian?
Canadian politeness from before Caleb.
That's right.
So I would fix it up. Minor things here and there. I think the overall aspect of that pool are fantastic, but it needs a little bit of a refurb on that sandy bottom and the depth of the water. And the fact that you're kind of removed on those water slides from your kids as well. So talk it up. I'm actually going to talk up the boardwalk pool. I think it's charming. Like, especially now that they've redone the Keister coaster and it's like fast.
I want my creepy clown back.
No,
I love the Disney
cute.
characters.
Come
I
on,
definitely
it's fine.
agree with that.
And then you
part.
have that leaping libations like pool bar right there. I love it. I think it's the best as far as like the Epcot resorts. And not only that, but it's compact, it's quaint, it's just got a charm to it, you know. And then last but not least, tear it up. The ones at the Riviera are just boring. Like they just need to do something. Like I understand they were trying to do it upscale, but it's a Disney vacation. You're there with your kids in the middle of the day. It needs to be exciting and fun and better than the one at Caribbean Beach, which is across the way. So, you know, like that would be my picks. What about you, Caleb?
Oh boy.
All right, so here we go. So
I'm
fix
putting
it
my
up.
seatbelt on for this.
My blood pressure's going up already here.
I don't know what happened to Caleb tonight, honestly.
Fix it up. Okay, we're gonna fix up Riviera. So I love the quiet pool at Riviera. Remember, we are talking about all of the pools here and everything around it that really goes in the pool experience. The quiet pool at Riviera is an excellent pool, and so is the hot tub that's in that quiet pool area,
including a whole tree boxes.
Yes, yeah. You've got a nice view that you're looking over at the Skyliner. It's a similar reason to why I like the Grand Flow, that you got that kinetic energy going, and you know you're thinking about the parks and everything that's going on there. But the actual feature pool, it's a little bit small. It needs to be a little bit bigger. However, I will say that you have no problems getting a lounge chair at Riviera, and those are nice, cushy lounge chairs. Okay, so if you're looking for, you know, sitting by the pool, drinking a nice adult beverage or whatever you're drinking that day, you know, it is a excellent spot to be because they're plentiful and they're comfy. Because I can go to some of those other pools and they might have lots and lots of chairs, but they're hard and they're uncomfortable. Okay, so I don't really want to be there. Bar Riva is just 3 steps away from the pool gate, and they have incredible food. Primo Piattos, sharing the same kitchen. Best drink on property was the Il Tormenta, right, Chad? I mean, that's you sent me there. I mean, it's an excellent place. They got people coming around to you asking for your drink orders, and they don't have to go. Yeah, they got a gelato cart there, and unlike Beach Club where they take your order and then they have to walk to Kingdom Come to go get the bar drink, it is right there for them to be able to get that drink. So I'm going to fix it up. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to make it a little bit more fun. But that's my fix it up is Riviera.
Great comments.
Talk it up. Well, talk it up. We're going to go ahead and we're going to talk up Boardwalk. Now, there are some things that I don't like about Boardwalk, mainly the hot tub, but overall, you got a playground that is just right there. Your kids are like acting crazy, but they're not wanting to get wet for whatever reason. They can go over there and get on the slides. They can do all kinds of stuff. It's got the bar that's right there, being able to get whatever you need. The what is it, the quiet pool or whatever, it's nice and large too, so there's lots and lots of places to be. So I'm going to be talking it up, and I'm going to tear up Beach Club because it tears up my bare feet, all that sand all over the concrete, and you're walking around and it's July and 90 some degrees and my feet are just torn apart. And I'm sorry, that lazy river is so lazy that it's barely even moving. I mean, like I can get that same effect being at any pool and just have the wind blowing at my back. And I'm sorry, it's 10 feet, but I'm not going to let my 3-year-old go 10 feet to go to the slide. No, thank you. I don't care if I'm at Disney or if I'm at my, in my neighborhood. He's not going to go 10 feet out of my sight. So I got to tear up Beach Club. It is not that family friendly.
Caleb, after our cabana moments, we hung at a cabana there, brother. And you do this to me.
The fact that you have to buy a cabana there to have any relaxation is the problem.
Yeah. And, I'll also say this, it's a little bougie for me to say this, but when I'm in the Beach Club villas and I got to go all the way to the yacht club side just so that my kids can have a place where they won't drown as soon as they get in, because that's where the little sampling. No, thank you. No, thank you. So that's my pick.
Man.
Okay,
man,
then.
man. Like,
I don't know.
I just
Caleb like this. He's very passionate.
I
about
love
pool,
Caleb
apparently.
tonight. Caleb's my man.
Very pool impassioned.
Man, like.
All right, Chad, let's hear it.
Okay.
Let's see how wrong you are.
Oh, man.
I am going to fix up Riviera a little bit. It just needs something of interest to it. It's a square pool. It's a lap pool. I will give Sivu Play major props. Major props. No fix-up dollars go into Sivu Play at all. It's heated. If you go there in winter, it is glorious for the kids to go out there and play and splash around in. The slide is pretty decent. It's okay, but it has that cheese grater feel to it as the pieces are just so big and bolted together. And I will give it, it's a pro and a con, whether you like it or dislike it. There's like a serious 4 or 5 foot drop at the end of that slide before you dump into the pool. So that could be a little thrilling for a little kid. That could be a little too much. So just saying there. And I come down it so fast and so hard, I skid bottom on the pool every time. Like it's just like boom, sink like a rock. So I'm going to fix that part of it up. Okay. Tear it up. I've got to go with Boardwalk for the simple fact there is not enough hot tub space there. There is like a really tiny little itsy bitsy. You put, 2 people put into it. That's it. There is no social distancing in that hot tub whatsoever. It is teenager soup every time I look and walk past it. Well, I think I'm going to go to the hot tub. No, I can't because there's 15 million teenagers in there and there ain't no room. Okay. So they need to like quadruple the hot tub over there. And I miss my creepy clown. I miss that we could have fun poking fun.
God, this stupid clown. I'm never going to stop hearing about it.
Yeah, I love me some creepy clown slide. I'm just saying. Which leaves Talk It Up to my beloved Beach Club because you have a variety of stuff.
Yes,
We're talking
sir.
about lazy. Get in that little tiny circle that's right up there next to the beach club side of it. That's a little just spin around, go around thing. Ain't nothing lazy in that. It's going to swirl you all around in circles. Okay. You're going to feel like you're in a washing machine. You're going to come out of there moving so much. You've got lazy river. You've got sand bottom. You've got an incredible pool. You've got, okay, you want to talk about drinks? Category 5s, baby. They taste amazing. They will hit you like a hurricane.
And they're hot by the time they get to you in July because they have to go 6 miles to get them.
Never had that problem. Drank quite a few of them in July there myself. As a matter of fact, if I could go out in public, Marianne, I'd go there tomorrow and prove you wrong. Okay. As a matter of fact, come August, I won't get to it in July, but come August, I'm going to go do a live from that pool and we're going to count just to see how long that drink lasts, just to prove you wrong. So that's my choices. I'm going to fix up Riviera a little bit. I'm going to talk up Beach Club and I'm going to tear up Boardwalk. Marianne, what you doing?
Marianne is going to fix up Riviera just a little bit. Let's make it a little more exciting and a little bit more fun. Like Chad, I am totally a fan of the Seaview Play area. It is so fantastic at the Seaview Play area. And that the fact that it's heated in the winter for people with little people that come to Florida and expect it to be pool weather in Florida. But, oh, surprise, February in Florida isn't always pool weather. So that's fantastic because your kid cannot stay out of the pool no matter how cold it is, right? We all have those kids.
Yep.
And then I am going to tear up Beach Club. I think it has so many flaws.
You're fired.
It has so many flaws. First of all, I do not like sand in my bathing suit. I like to sit on the bottom of the pool and play with my kids, and I do not like sand in my butt. So there you go. There's number one. I don't like sand bottom pools. If I wanted a sand bottom pool, I would go to the freaking ocean.
I don't think the whole pool is that way, though. The other side's
it's not.
No, but the part that's near where my kids aren't going to drown is sand bottomed. And besides the fact, it's not even real sand, people. It's safety sand for their pool systems. It's some kind of rock it's hard. It hurts. It's not sand. So we've got that. And then I'm sorry, I really think there could have been just a better design option for the entrance for the slide. Come on, you're Disney Imagineers. You can't think that one through. The lazy river wasn't even supposed to be a lazy river.
It was designed before all the security concerns started to come into play.
They could do a little walk bridge thing over there.
They could do a lot of things. Then they've got the stupid lazy river that, like Caleb says, isn't particularly lazy because it wasn't supposed to be a lazy river. It was supposed to be a scuba dive adventure, and that's why it's so freaking deep. And girls like me who are only 5'4", or my daughter who is 20, who is only 4'10", cannot touch the ground in there. So that stop.
Deep water pools are a blessing. They're not a curse.
Beach Club needs a complete tear it out and retheme and replan. It's just not worth it. Talk it up. I love me some Boardwalk. Dave wants to move it to the exciting side. I kind of like the fact that not everybody's walking by the pool and looking in on me in my suit because I'm not necessarily pretty in a bathing suit. And then I thought the new Disney characters on the slide are delightful.
Yes, I agree.
And the libation,
They're still pretty.
Still delightful. And the slide was fast and fun. And
your food options at Boardwalk in general blow.
Yes, they do. But the pool bar there, the little carousel horse pool bar is delightfully themed and has yummy, yummy drinks. And there's just something. I mean, I'm not a hot tub girl, so I don't like to swim in other people's or stew in other people's germs. So I'm not a hot tub girl. But and granted, it's too small a hot tub. But overall, it's just lovely. A lovely pool. And it's got just enough fun. And you know what? It's not so exciting that I feel like I need to book a trip where we only go to the pool. Whereas if I'm spending all those points to go to Beach Club, that's all we're going to do. So, and
Beach
points
Club's
wise,
not
it's
point expensive. It's middle of the road.
yeah, it's still a whole lot more than my boardwalk is. My boardwalk is cheap points when I stay
Only
at
if you can get
Boardwalk.
in standard view. And those
No.
go like that.
So it's still my favorite. It's my favorite of these. So I'm talking it up. And seriously, if you've got younger kids, it's just a better option than Stormalong Bay. So
That's true.
there's my opinion.
Team Mary Caleb.
Okay, Dan here saying talk up Beach Club, fix up Boardwalk, and tear up Riviera. Okay, I think that one was a unique one. And Jake is saying talk up Beach Club, might be the best pool on property, fix up Boardwalk, and bye-bye Riviera. Ooh,
Ouch.
brutal. Roxanne, fix up Beach Club, or fix up Riviera, talk up Beach Club, tear up Boardwalk, Team Chad. Ron says, fix up Boardwalk, talk up Beach Club, tear up Riviera. And yeah, you guys are on par tonight and in sync. Jill says, talk up Beach Club, fix up Boardwalk, tear up Riviera. The only redeeming thing for Riviera is there's a quiet-ish pool, but it's otherwise so generic. If you like your quiet-ish pool filled with fake beach planners surrounding it, like, come on, like, Disney, are we just going to roll those planners out of here one day and like you do all the other stuff you're fixing up? Like, come on, man. I think those beach planner things and trees tell me that Disney's planning on fixing it up. So, okay. But Terry says, fix up Beach Club, talk up Riviera, tear up Boardwalk.
Okay.
So I think we got a lot of unique opinions out here tonight.
Marianne.
Andy's saying talk up Beach Club, fix up Riviera because of the boring part, and tear up Boardwalk. Yes, that is a Team Chad answer there, Andy. We're tonight. Nick, who owns at Riviera, is saying it's boring but never busy.
Yeah,
that's because it's boring. And talk up Beach Club and tear into Boardwalk. So, yeah, no creepy clown, dead to me. I'm with you, Nick. I'm with you. And Dan saying Riviera is a snoozer.
some afternoons it's just really nice to take a snooze on one of those beach chairs at Riviera.
I will give Riviera this as well. The little RC boat races that they do in the pool in the mornings.
Adorable.
Yeah, they're so cute.
Props to them. Right? Andy saying great splash pad there, and that seems to redeem it for him. Holly here is talking up Riviera because the Fantasia Kids area plus Bar Riva is great. I will give you that. Fix up Beach Club.
Holly, I agree with you. Fix up Beach Club and add a pool area that falls somewhere between the stress-inducing Stormalong Bay and the quiet pool. I agree. I think that might be actually a really good compromise there. If they could add a better kids option there, it would be a better pool situation. But tearing down
I think that's a fair criticism.
Tearing down my boardwalk, sister.
Yeah. And Randy says the Wiley family always plans a complete pool day because we own it SRSR, the pool king of Walt Disney World, paddock, best slide, best splash pad.
I'll hold my comments till I'm up.
Now that's coming up.
Till round 3.
Wait,
Boy, this is going to be a long one tonight.
I can't wait till round 3.
Yeah, Roxanne saying, I love my Riviera, gelato, great chairs, Bar Riva. It's pretty, but the pool shape is boring. It needs more fun. Splash pad is awesome. And then Ron says Jackie is totally Team Caleb here. Rachel's going to fix up Beach Club. Too many gates and a slide in a Hurricane Hannah's. Talk up Boardwalk. Easy to get food and drink, even though it's not that great. And Riviera has a neat children's area, but not much theming. Bev says, wow, totally again, Team Caleb.
Holly says, I'm keeping my choices, but agree with Team Caleb also. I was so stressed at that pool, but like Dave said, maybe I'll love Stormalong Bay in 10 years when the kids are older.
I think so.
Your kids are going to be tall. My short kid, no,
Perfect.
she's 20. Randy
Yeah.
says, thank you, Caleb. Beach Club Villa's pool is overrated. And Frank says, but Leaping Horse Libations is a great themed pool bar. Yes, it is. It's adorable. And it has great drinks. Danielle says she wants to be in on the hurricane testing. She'll be there
Danielle,
August 31st.
let's schedule it. Okay. We will come back in there and prove her wrong on that.
Oh, man. If I wasn't already back at school, I think I'd fly down, use some points of fly down to prove you guys wrong. Rachel says, fixing up the beach club. It has too many gates. Talking up the boardwalk. Easy food. Oh, we've already done this one.
Yep.
We've already done this one. So have we gotten through them all? Oh, nope. Oh, we're getting there, Aaron. We're getting there. Bev, my 4-year-old granddaughter and I had a great couple of days at the boardwalk pool recently. See, it's a great place to be. Danielle says, totally agree on tearing up boardwalk. I'll add that I wanted to love Leaping Horse Libations, but the food and drinks were meh. And the service was definitely a New Jersey feel. The bartender seemed not really appreciate actually having customers when we placed our order. Oh my gosh, that's a great comment, Danielle. That's a great comment.
Oh, this is a great comment from Dan here. You're talking about the point expensiveness at Beach Club. Have you looked at Riviera's point charts, Marianne?
Yes, I know. There's a reason. One day just to sit on those beach chairs, because those chairs.
Yeah. And I'm with you, Frank. Beach Club is the obvious talk up, right? Saratoga main pool is underrated. We'll get to that one. We'll crossing.
Get there. We'll get there.
I'm ready.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Final round 3.
All right. So this is my favorite one out of the 3. Just wanted to start with that. Let everybody know. And everybody knows my favorite resort. So you're probably maybe a little shocked here. So starting with Fix It Up. So for Fix It Up, it's going to be Old Key West. And the main reason for that is the pool's a nice pool. It gets more packed than almost any place I stay at. And I'm talking about the main pool at Old Key West. My main issues start with the small things. My son goes on that slide 18,000 times a day. He always wants me to go on. But after the second time where my back goes dun, 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 I can't do it with you feel every single one of those things in the panels. Not a big deal. I just give them excuses. The food, the quick service there is terrible. They don't have any coverage. When it's the middle of summer, they put you on these picnic tables that don't have any coverage really. If it rains, you have nowhere to eat covered up unless that little area by the restaurant, Olivia's. And so it's just this big open area in the sun that if you want to get some food, you come out of the gate. And the food at that walk up is just terrible. So the main part for me isn't so much the pool, it's everything that's surrounding it. So that's the tough thing for me as far as Old Key West. I don't want to go there because I don't want to deal with, there's never anywhere to sit, depending what time you go. And the food, and to sit there and eat, my food is cooking while I'm eating it because it's so hot outside in the sun. So that's Old Key West. If I'm going to go now to Tear It Up. So Tear It Up, unfortunately, is going to be Kidani at Animal Kingdom Lodge. I love Animal Kingdom Lodge. But for you to leave the hotel and walk halfway down the street to go to a pool, I just like, what did they forget to put a pool in? I just don't understand it. So you go down this long sidewalk, and I know you can go in and cut through, but if I'm on the other side, I come out the front entrance like I'm leaving the hotel, walk down the street, and I'm at the pool. That's my unfavorite part of the whole pool part. The pool, I think, is I love the pool. I love the greenery around the pool. The splash pad there is one of the nicest splash pads, I think, because of the size of it. You come down, but it's away from the pool. So if you're over there in your lounge chairs, you can't see the kids in the splash area at all. And I think the pool could be bigger for the amount of people that go there. It's kind of small. It has a great slide, though. I really do like the slide. You can kind of walk over the bridge and stand at the top and watch people. And the food up there is not bad. You walk a little bit up the ways and you have the food there. But I just think it being so far away, walking wise, it just doesn't make any sense to me. So that really kind of put me off on the pool. Now, Jumbo House's pool is absolutely gorgeous. It's humongous. It's full of greenery around. The food there, you have food there, everything. I like that part of it. But because of the Kidani, I have to say, tear it down. Going to my favorite almost of all of them would be Saratoga Springs. And the reason I say is the paddock pool at Saratoga Springs is just...
You had me at paddock.
You can't beat it. It has every single thing that you would want in one spot. And let me tell you something. Every time we've stayed with Chad or just our groups, we end up in the building next door. It's a 2-minute walk to the pool. You have a great slide. You have the food that has everything upstairs at the main restaurant and the quick service. You can get anything you want there. The bartenders and the people that run that restaurant are fantastic. And it's an all-in-one. It's a win-win-win-win for us. If we don't go to the parks and we're staying there, you'll find us at Paddock for sure, 100%. So that's definitely, without a doubt, probably, I would say I'll have a better time staying there from my perspective than at Beach Club, because everything's in this small little, you can't beat it. You walk 10 feet to everything. So props to them for the Paddock pool. And as that, knowing I'm not going to be on anymore, I just want to throw in a little caveat. I think Copper Creek should have been on this list because their private pool is beautiful. They have beautiful cabanas. The geyser point there, I mean, class act right there, Copper Creek, even though it's not on the list, but I just had to get it in.
Wow, we should have put that in the Magic Kingdom.
Wonderful
pool. How did we miss that?
Yeah.
Well, you would have had to sacrifice a monorail one and give Bay Lake a pass. So.
We could have thrown Riviera out and put that in there.
Yeah. Okay, so you are team fix up Animal Kingdom, talk up Saratoga, tear up Old Key West.
No. Fix up Old Key West, tear up Animal Kingdom, talk up Saratoga Springs.
He went out of order.
Okay.
All right, Sandy. Go, Sandy, go.
Oh, this one's hard.
Just use my answers.
Hard. Just use your answers. I'm gonna take this little cheat sheet over
That's
here.
right. I'll pass it over.
And okay, fix it up. I think the Old Key West feature pool needs to be 3 times larger, and with more
so
stuff.
so packed.
It just does. And I think the Sandcastle pool, despite what you say about the back stuff going on, is fantastic. And yes, should they fix that up, it would be probably one of the best slides on property. So I would say definitely fix up Old Key West. This is like choosing between children. Oh, okay.
There's always a favorite.
Pick the one with the most. Never mind.
I don't. I have a boy and a girl. It's fine. Love them
Okay.
equally. Okay. Talk it up.
Come on.
Come on, Sandy. You know the right answer, Sandy.
Oh, this is hard. Okay. I love. Yeah. Oh my. Oh. Okay. So talk it up. I'm gonna do Saratoga Springs because they have 2 feature pools, not 1, but 2, and they're both excellent. Quite frankly, there's not much you need to do to them. They're really good. So we'll just little tweaks here and there, but not overall. You would be very happy there.
Look at nice hot tubs
year
at the
after
feature
year
pool.
after year, right?
Mhm.
With those 2 feature pools, not to mention all the quiet pools, and then location with everything going on there.
Yeah.
And you can get the cheap beer from the golf course, which. So I'll talk up Saratoga Springs and then tear it up. It pains me because it's my favorite resort to stay at, the Animal Kingdom Lodge. And
too.
And I'm gonna differ from you in the sense that I actually really like the Kidani pool because it has a splash pad and everything going on, the 0 entry. The water slide is way better on that side.
Yep,
The pool bar
I
is
agree.
right there.
I agree.
Fantastic.
I agree.
Okay. And I would actually tear up the Jumbo pool. Needs a better slide. You're a deluxe resort. You need a better slide. Oh, it just needs to be done.
Worst slide in DVC.
So, pardon me?
Worst slide in DVC, Jumbo Pool.
Yeah. It's really it's fine as a first water slide.
That's why I
for
didn't mention it. It
2-year-old.
wasn't- Yeah.
So yeah, that would be the one that I would tear up. Though it pains me because I love that pool. Everything but the slide at Jumbo, I am in love with.
And the Maya's right there.
I
So
know,
you're Team Dave,
Namara.
it sounds like, right?
She's Team
No.
Dave.
I
She's
like
Team
Am I?
Dave.
You're tearing up. Oh, am I?
Yeah, you are.
I think
You're
Dave said
Team
to
Dave.
tear up it.
Yeah, we did tear up too.
Oh my!
Unfortunately,
All right,
just to make our
Caleb.
resort better. That's all, Sandy. I get it.
I don't
It's
know.
Sandy and Dave. Now here comes Caleb. What's he gonna do?
Okay, so I just want to
I'm
mention
scared.
that I think going with Dave, I think the Boulder Ridge Quiet Pool is one of the best quiet pool areas.
It's huge.
As
too.
far as quiet pools go,
yeah,
as far as quiet pools go,
Yeah.
it's one of the best ones.
Hideous.
Great hot tub, love
Yes.
the theming. So buckle up. Here we go.
Oh, boy.
All right.
I'm
Yeah,
scary.
scared.
I'm
I
actually
got my
scared.
used
popcorn
to
bucket. I'm ready for
I'm
So-
it.
not used to this. I can't point. I'm not used to
We're
this
out of
yet.
time. Thank you for having us.
Wait,
Fix it
where-
up. We're gonna have to fix up Animal Kingdom. Okay, we're gonna fix up Animal Kingdom because like we have issues with how people have to walk, so they need more than just the two pools. Both of those resorts combined, it's ginormous. When you're talking about all the DVC people and all the cash staying people, it's ginormous. We need more than two pools. We need an actual quiet pool. Like there's no place to just go and like be in the pool and not have the music going at 2 p.m. If you're at Animal Kingdom, there's no place to go. The pool, the food options or whatever are, meh. I will give it up that the Mara is right there. And so you can get a little bit extra, you can get your food from the Mara. So that's kind of nice. So I got to fix it up that the hot tubs are okay, but like they're hidden, when you're over at Jumbo, you're in the pool area and you're like, wait, where's the hot tub? I don't even see it. And you have to go out and find it. So there's some things that need to be fixed there. Talk it up. We're all in agreement so far. It's got to be Saratoga, all of the things that you said, but that means that I got to come in and tear up Old Key West.
Yes.
Okay. So Old Key West, all of these, like it's got one feature pool that is not very big at all. Okay. So it gets very, very crowded. And again, sand in your bathing suit because they have like sand right over there. And so if you're out there with your kids, it's the sand's getting everywhere, tears up your
For the
feet again.
volleyball area and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all over there. There's no real kid splash area. They have like a little tiny
3-inch
like
thing.
an actual a little kiddie pool that like I have in my backyard. Like that's what I have in my backyard. In
Ugly
these
rocks
100-degree
everywhere.
temps in Oklahoma. I don't need to go to Florida to be able to have my kid playing around in 3 inches of water. So no, thank you. I'll give it up on the slide. The slide's pretty good, but it's not. It's like you said, it tears up your back, but it does have some good speed on it. But I'm going to tear that up because other than just being the OG, there's nothing about Old Key West pool, all of them, that is really worth anything. So we're going to fix up Animal Kingdom, talk up Saratoga Springs because it's awesome, and tear up Old Key West.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Nice job.
Well, I have repented and I saw the light. Okay. Caleb will be doing an altar call after that little sermon, but okay. So I am 100% Team Caleb on this one. And because I am going to fix up Animal Kingdom. A, there's no quiet pool. B, the worst slide over there at Jumbo. Come on now. But Kidani has some very redeeming values in the immersiveness of it. Mm-hmm. When you're at that Kidani pool and you're out there looking over the swamp type field, it feels like you're in Africa at a pool there. So they've kept the immersion there at least until this new shopping center gets built on 192. Then we'll talk about it because it could be a complete game changer.
They'll put more trees.
Yeah. Hopefully we get more trees. Hopefully it blocks it over there.
Yeah.
But there is some really devastating stuff that Disney has sold on 192 that's going to impact over at Animal Kingdom. I will say this. It's got to be the worst pool bar food over at Kidani that ever was. If you want hot food, it's a microwave hot dog. It is like bad. So... But you do have the Mara over on the other side, but I don't want to have to ride a bus between my two pools. I do want to be able to walk between them. So it's getting a lot of fix on the fix it up part. Okay. The tear it up part, Key West, the slide's great. It needs to be resurfaced somehow so that it's not quite so cheese grater factor. I'm 100% with you on that. You're also on the inside and it's like leaking down on you while you're climbing up in there. It's just kind of like gross.
Oh, yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
terrible.
Now I will give it some props for having a sauna because I do believe that's the only one there in all of DVC where
You're
you
in
have a
Florida.
so
Florida is a sauna.
yeah, but I mean it's not always hot and humid here.
That's
okay.
There
So
are 3 days it's not. You're right.
no, I mean December, January, February. Okay. You've got some dry months here. It's there. You could want it. It's an option. It's in a cool lighthouse tower. I'm giving it its props. The goods to go, the seating
Oh,
for a pool, not so great. For a community meetup, I think we're making that work there.
put an awning
And-
up. How hard is an awning? Big deal.
Yeah. Some kind of like shade covering,
Yeah.
that kind of a deal would be awesome there. So
Yeah.
that's
There's
why
3
I'm
seats at the bar. It's stupid.
yeah. And even Turtle Shack pool, the food is okay. Excuse me, but it's not 100% of what I'm looking for. And the other pools are just kind of square meh, right? There's nothing to them. Now, why I'm talking up Saratoga is 100% paddock. You can keep the rest of Saratoga.
Yep.
The treehouse pool is nothing. It's part of it. It's there. It's not even worth mentioning, but I'm going to. And then the Congress pool, square nothing, meh. The
Horrible.
backside pool, okay, you do have an occasionally open pool bar there. Some squirt guns that are there that are kind of fun to play with with the kids. But in the feature pool for the High Rocks, the slide is okay. But it's just kind of there and okay.
And Chad, the feature pool, you have to go upstairs to get your food into the quick service area.
There's another one downstairs as well at the main pool there. Okay.
That has everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a little snack bar downstairs as well. But now when you talk paddock, you've got splash pad area right there. You've got one of the best slides, top 5 slides in all of DVC right there. You've got a 0 entry pool. You've got not too crowded. You can park right outside the pool if you want to. Literally right next to the pool. You can request those rooms that are walking distance right there. So you've got a laundry facility right there at that pool. Showers, bus stops, like everything you could possibly want at that little pool is right there. It is like the ideal pool situation, community thing. Add a community hall there and it's like can't be touched. Okay. That's the only thing you can do left to paddock pool because the food is decent. The bartenders are there. The service is great. Can't say enough great things about my paddock pool. You had me at paddock pool, Saratoga, and that's where I'm at on that one. Marianne, what's your thoughts?
My thought is I'm fixing up, like everybody else, Animal Kingdom Lodge. I just think that after you have to walk down the halls for 6 miles and then you have to walk 6 miles to your pool, come on.
It's horrible.
Who was thinking? I mean, that's the thing. I mean, it was all built so that you could look at the animals. And if you don't want to look at the animals, then everything else is a little bit inconvenient. So let's fix that. I am going to talk up my Saratoga. I absolutely love Saratoga Springs. I love the fact that if you're at the paddock pool that day and it's a little bit too busy for you, you hop out of the paddock pool, go across the bridge to the High Rock Springs pool. Oh, is that pool a little too busy for you? Go over Grandstand and go to that pool. Is that pool a little too busy for you? I promise Congress Park's not going to be too busy. Go on over there to Congress Park. There's a pool for everyone at
That's a lot
there,
of driving.
including a pool
It's a
at
lot
the
of walking.
treehouse.
Weren't we just complaining about
Yeah,
that?
then we say that about
But
Kadana.
you just said we could drive, Chad. You just
We
said
can
could
drive.
By
You
6
can
p.m.,
drive.
you'll get to the pool you want to be at. Trust me.
You can drive, and it's really, and what the multiple days you can pool hop, all the different pools there, have different
There you
pool
go.
experiences. The
Yeah.
slide is great. One of the things I really like about the High Rocks pool is that it doesn't only have the big slide, it has a little mini slide for little people to just getting used to that. That's just the
Yeah.
right size, goes right into that shallow area where you can walk right in. It also has that cute Donald Duck statue.
I'm gonna say
Come
we got to give some props
on.
to Donald as well.
The cute
Yeah.
Donald Duck statue. And if you're at the grandstand pool, you get out of the pool and walk out the back gate, go to the golf course, wave down the beer cart guy, get your beers, and go back to the pool. It's a fantastic option.
Congress is barely a pool, though.
Congress
There's nothing there.
is a quiet pool. And you know what? Congress Park people love their quiet pool. They love sitting in their quiet pool because it's open 24 hours and you can sit out there and watch Disney Springs hopping all night long in that in that quiet pool.
Yep.
So there's some bonus to that.
Not to mention that walk.
And
10 minutes.
but Old Key West, I've stayed there now 2 summers in a row. And last summer, I got tucked into that slide with my kid.
Oh, no.
And after I got dripped on from the gross rusty water coming down from the slide as we're waiting in line, and I rode down the slide and cheese grater all over the place, and then got close to the bottom and tried to sit up a little bit because I don't like to slide in on my back completely into the pool. It makes me a little nervous. I swear I got a concussion hitting my head back like this on the bottom of that slide like that. It was miserable. So, and then you fall into that pool and it's a little deep there. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, that was the worst. And then all the other pools on that property are just nothing to write home about. So, and it has all the issues everybody else talked about. So in my opinion, for it being the old but good and the original, maybe it's time, DVC, to tear up that future pool and give Old Key West its due. Let's give it something really nice because it could really use it. So that's my opinion.
Man, total lack of diversity on this tonight, but for various slightly reasons, but we're kind of all in agreement. But Ron's right there with us as well.
Yep.
So Jake is going to talk up Animal Kingdom.
He
fix
loves
up
his
Saratoga.
Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, Jake's going to be Team Animal Kingdom no matter what. So,
Oh, Dan, my goodness.
tear down all three is what we're all talking about. No.
He's breaking the rules.
And
Vicky
Vicky would fix up Old Key West because it's dated, talk up SSR, and then tear out Animal Kingdom. She didn't like anything there except for the food.
She's on my team.
And then Tommy is saying fix up SS, Saratoga, talk up Animal Kingdom, tear up Old Key. So,
He's been drinking. That's
okay, Bev is saying Old Key West has the best Bloody Marys. We might give you that one.
Oh, Katie Tracy. Katie Tracy agrees with her mom, except for the fact that she's never been to Animal Kingdom, so she doesn't know anything about it.
Because her mom is committing child abuse and not taking her to
Taking her to
Animal
Animal
Kingdom.
Those halls are so freaking long.
You're on a scooter. Scoot on. Right?
Not always, not every trip. So
Okay, Roxanne saying fix up Old Key West, talk up Saratoga, tear down Animal Kingdom, Jumbo. But she actually liked the Kanani pool a lot.
okay.
Rachel saying fix up Old Key West, talk up SSR, the pool with the food, and then tear up Animal Kingdom. And then Andy, talk it up Saratoga, fix it up Animal Kingdom, tear it up Old Key West. Andy and I are 100% solid tonight. And okay, Tommy is saying I hate all the hate for my two favorites, BLT and Riviera. Holly saying talk up SSR, too much to love, fix up Animal Kingdom, add a kids area to Jumbo so you don't have to hike a mile to Kidani, tear down Old Key West. And she goes, she agrees with Dave that we should have had some more love in there for Copper Creek. And Danielle saying tear up the Jumbo slide, agrees with Chad, worst slide on property. And then to get to the end, you almost come to a stop and just kind of plop into the pool. Yeah, there's no momentum there. Fix up Old Key West. And then Nick is saying fix up Kidani, moving sidewalk. Throw one of those in there.
Oh, there
Okay.
you go.
Maybe we get a skyliner to the pool. Would that
Something.
work?
Yes.
No.
Or even just a tram.
I
Yeah.
feel your pain. My last trip to John Boat, I was in the furthest room, like on the map. When you look at the map, the furthest room away from the lobby, like completely opposite from the pool section. So like that corridor was a good 10-minute hike every single time I wanted to get a drink
Yeah,
from
it's
like
crazy.
the Mara or like.
Can you imagine having your kids and hike into the pool?
Wasn't our meetup at the end, Chad, in the Grand Villa?
Yeah.
It
Way
was
out
at
there.
the very end. It was terrible for you to have a 3-bedroom and you got to walk that far. That's not right.
And then Bev was saying, I do like the Turtle Pond, but she loves the paddock. And so Randy is saying here, so basically we can all agree SSR is the pool king.
I'd say.
There you go,
Yeah.
Randy.
That's
that
a-
round, yeah, definitely. Holly saying we love the quiet pool at Grandstand in the SSR. It had a little splash area with the horses.
Yeah.
And then Danielle saying talk up Saratoga Springs by a long shot. I would agree that the High Rocks is the best slide on property. It's fast, twisty, not rough, and open to all of the beautiful landscaping.
Okay.
Plus 2 hot tubs in the High Rocks area, great pool bar, proximity to Artist Palette, right next to the arcade, outdoor play area, tables, cornhole, right next to the S'mores fire pit. Got a lot going on right there. And I do agree with you here, Frank. The best part of the pools are the yellow shirt cast members who play games for the kids. That is
The fun
100%.
people.
And
point.
those Saratoga ones rock.
They are noticeably better, in my opinion, at Saratoga.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, I think we pretty well got through the on point comments tonight. And man, sorry guys that we have went an hour and a half long on our total stream. So we are a good 15-20 minutes over tonight.
Yeah.
But we've had
But-
a great conversation, great discussion. This will be a great reference show for people to come back in and just kind of learn and see what people think about these pools. That's the whole point of these game shows, is to get as many diverse opinions as we possibly can in here. Talk about what we love, talk about what we hate in a fun and creative way.
Exactly.
So thank you guys for joining us all tonight. And huge shout out, a thank you to everybody at World of DVC, DVC Resale Market, DVC Rental Store, and Monera Financial for their continued support and sponsorship through season 8 as well. We are kicking that off in this July. So a huge shout out, a thank you to them. And be sure to like, subscribe, and follow, because we host a show like this every Sunday night that are just community hall topic issues that members can chew the fat about, argue a little bit, and have fun playing with each other. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. And we will be back next week.
Bye,
Have a good
guys.
night.
Thank you.
Night,
Bye, everybody.
everybody.